Hello there, this is a very late night nerdy geeky, but I've been seeing all day the theories online, and they're probably old theories now and you may have heard them, that at the end of The Dark Knight Rises that Bruce Wayne actually dies, and that very end scene, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it but I'm sure you probably have, that at the end scene, Alfred looks across the table in the restaurant and he sees Bruce Wayne talking to Selina Kyle and sharing a drink as if he's moved on with a new life, and that it's some sort of hallucination, or like he's seen ghosts of his imagination, or just what he wants to see to try and get over Bruce Wayne's actual death. I don't believe these are true at all, to be honest with you. I think that people are just looking for this dark reason, or this sort of underlining tone, or a message that wasn't really there. Maybe they're looking too deep into it. Maybe they're not looking deep enough. I do not know. But here's the theory, that he apparently the wound was too bad in his side because it twisted the knife in his side and he bled out, and there's no way that he would have been able to be healed in time. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know any doctors. At the end of the day, you know, it's a comic book movie, or it's a movie. You have to suspend some sort of belief. But at the end of the day as well, Bruce Wayne is a billionaire. He's probably got like the best healthcare you can get in the world. I'm sure that he maybe there was a chance that he could have healed from that. And it's in the end scene, it's not saying, oh, it's a week later or whatever. It could be months later, it could be a year later, it could be 2 years later. You just don't know. There's no time reference. But obviously at some point Alfred has gone back on holiday and gone back to his usual restaurant, which Bruce Wayne would have known about because he's the greatest detective on Earth, or at least Batman is. Okay, there's another theory basically that he didn't fix the Batwing and he did actually just blow up with it. You don't know, you didn't see him jump out. That was the whole point of the film. The whole point is, though, that he's got all these resources at his disposal, a whole company with an R&D section, that I would imagine that he probably just did fix the autopilot on the Batwing. Flew out to the city, knew it was safe, jumped out, glided down, probably to the nearest hospital to get some serious attention on that knife wound. And one of the big arguments people have been putting across is that, oh, Alfred was so upset. Alfred, there were real tears. Alfred stood over, you know, Bruce's grave and he was really upset. Well, he was, because Bruce Wayne didn't tell him that he was alive. He needed Alfred to be the convincing party. I mean, if Alfred pretended, or he wasn't as upset as he was, as distraught, then people would have realised that Bruce Wayne couldn't be dead, because Alfred was his only family, and Bruce was probably Alfred's only family as well. So to lose him and not be upset about it would raise a lot of questions. The whole film, to be honest with you, the whole film is Bruce Wayne's, you know, obviously coming backstory and such, and it was all about the death of Batman, not the death of Bruce Wayne, but the death of Batman. And as we've seen, especially in the scene with Rachel at the end of the first film, and in several comics, it's shown that almost that Batman and Bruce Wayne are two personalities in the same body, two separate personalities in the same body, which is why when he's Batman, he takes on a different voice and a different persona. You know, he acts differently, walks differently. It's almost like a split personality thing, but not as severe as that. But Batman is a separate persona, and Batman died in this film. That Batman blew up the Batwing, and Bruce Wayne got to live and live on with his whole life. And presumably he continued that life with Selina Kyle, who's Catwoman. But I mean, if you're going to fake a death, Batman has like the best people to fake a death with. I mean, he's got Selina Kyle, who's like the best thief ever, like, and you've got Commissioner Gordon, who just, you know, is over the whole of the police. If someone could fake their death, it'll be Bruce Wayne. So yeah, you know, he faked his death. The end scene, it's not even alluded to in the film. There's no secret meaning to say that, oh, this is just Alfred hallucinating, or if you could see it for another 5 seconds, Alfred would wake up and it was just a dream. No, it is supposed to be real. Bruce Wayne, you know, Batman died because Gotham didn't need him anymore. Like, he was around as long as Gotham needed him, and he doesn't need him anymore. And Bruce Wayne gets to live his life now with Selina Kyle, and that was the point to the end scene. And everyone's saying, well, but it was exactly like Alfred's dream. Well, it was, because it's supposed to show that Alfred's dream came true. I mean, Bruce Wayne would know which restaurant Alfred sat at on his holidays or on his travels. Like, he's the greatest detective in the world. So personally, I think that's completely debunked. I think there's not even a shred of reasonable evidence that Bruce Wayne actually died. And at the end of the film, you know, Bruce Wayne's he's alive. But if you've got a different theory, or if you don't agree with me, or you do agree with me but have better reasons to agree with me, please put it in the comment section below. I would love to read. I'm not someone that argues. I would like to have maybe a debate or exchange of views. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking at this from a certain point of view and you think Bruce Wayne's dead, I honestly can't see any evidence for that. But if you do have evidence, please put it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. I do have more videos, and you've probably seen that I've put these videos up very recently, a lot more videos, and a lot more content will be coming as well, because more comments better, right? If you've got any requests and want me to review something, or you want me to watch something, or you want me to look into the lore of something, or even my perspective on a film, please feel free to send me a message either through YouTube, through Twitter, or through my blog, and I'll link my Twitter and my blog in the description below. But thank you for watching. This has been a very late night video, as you probably see from my glazed over eyes, and I'm going to go to bed now. But yes, I do not believe that Bruce Wayne died at the end of The Dark Knight Rises. Also, one of the biggest, sorry, just throw it in there at the end, one of the biggest things is that these Nolan films are being kept as canon, and the new Batman vs Superman, and Batman is Bruce Wayne, but the new Batman vs Superman is about 10 years later. It is Bruce Wayne, and the Nolan films are canon, so Bruce Wayne is obviously alive. So I just think that's completely debunked. But I mean, if you want to throw some wild theories in there, or you've got evidence, or you've heard something, maybe an exclusive, please feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I will read it and I will reply. Thank you very much though, and until next time.